Hello and welcome to Wednesday's Financial News Review. Stay tuned as Skyriss brings you the latest market news and insights to power up your day.
On Tuesday, Nvidia stock surged 5% to close at $201.03, driven by strong institutional buying ahead of its earnings report and continued optimism around AI infrastructure demand. In regular trading on Tuesday, the Dow Jones rose 0.3%, the S&P 500 gained 0.2%, and the Nasdaq Composite jumped 0.8%, with all three benchmarks closing at fresh record highs. Gold prices rose to around $3,970 per ounce on Wednesday, pausing its recent decline as attention turned to the Federal Reserve's expected rate cut later in the day. The Australian dollar strengthened to around 66 cents, reaching its highest level in 3 weeks, as investors sharply pared back rate cut bets following hotter-than-expected inflation data. Bitcoin traded at around $113,000 this Wednesday, driven by optimism over a potential Federal Reserve rate cut and renewed U.S.-China trade talks. Let's take a look at today's key economic events. At 1:45 p.m., Canada will publish its November interest rate decision, following a 2.5% rate in October. At 6 p.m., the U.S. is expected to announce a rate cut, after holding at 4.25% last month. Now, a quick preview of tomorrow's highlights. At 3 a.m., Japan will release its November interest rate, previously set at 0.5%. At 1:15 p.m., the euro area is scheduled to report its latest interest rate figures, following 2.15% in October.
And that's it for today's Market News Roundup, presented by Skyriss. Thanks for joining us today, and be sure to tune in again tomorrow for more financial news.